Hey families, we recently just finished a unit on rounding to the nearest 10 and to the nearest 100 and realized that there are still quite a few students that are struggling with or need a little more practice with rounding. So I thought I'd make a quick video to show you how we did it in class so that you can continue practicing at home if you choose to. We will also be revisiting it throughout the year as morning work or at the back table. It is not one of our power standards, but it does help students later on with determining if their addition equations make sense. So it is something that we will continue to work on. Let's take a look at an example. Let's say we have the number 346, and I ask the students to round it to the nearest 10. We're going to take a look at a number line like the one below, and we're going to try to determine where about on this number line 346 would go. Now, I know that 346 is more than 340, but less than 350. So it's going to go somewhere on this section of the number line. Now we also have to determine what is right in the middle of 340 and 350. And we know that half of 10 is 5, so it would be 345. Now, our number was 346, so we asked the students to look at that 46 and that 45 and ask the question, does 46 come before 45 or after 45? Well, we know that 46 comes after, so it's going to be somewhere on this side of the number line. This last question we ask is, which number or which 10 is it closer to? Is it closer to the 340 or the 350? And we can see visually on the number line that it's closer to 350. So we would round 346 up to 350. So that's kind of our thinking as we go through rounding numbers. We try to work towards visualizing the number line in our minds. And the best way to do that to start is by drawing out those number lines. Now let's take a look at how we would round to the nearest 100. I have the same number, 346, but I've changed the number line down below to hundreds instead of tens. So same questions. We're going to go through the same questions as we try to determine what it would round to. We're going to take a look at our number line and say, well, 346 is more than 300, but less than 400. So we're going to use this section of the number line. We're going to zoom in here and mark our middle line, which we know half of 100 is 50. So right in between these two hundreds would be 50. It'd be 350. Then we look back at our number 346 and we look at our tens, and one's here 46 and 50, and we ask, would 46 come before 50 or after that 50 mark? We know that 46 comes before 50. Then the final question I ask is 346 going to be closer to 300 or 400? And we can tell visually on the number line that it is closer to 300. So we would round 346 down to 300. Okay, just like when we're rounding the tens, we want to try to be able to do this mentally, but having this visual picture of the number line helps students to determine the correct place to go to. Hopefully this helps you all. If you're interested in using this number line app, it is on mathlearningcenter.org, and you can access this number line as well as some other great online math tools if you're interested. Thanks for watching.